People in the valley, people in the valley, people in the valley, people in the valley. People.
Becky's house today.
People in the valley.
Hi, I'm Becky.
And I'm Jan.
And we are People in the Valley.
I'll listen.
No, you listen and then redirect.
Becky, why are you worried about those suckers?
Don't worry. Be happy.
It's not time to care yet. Let's care when it's time to care.
In 5 days you may care. This is day 1.
Right now, don't care.
So we're both going on spring break. I'm going to Memphis, Tennessee.
We're going to the family spot in the Keys. We're flying to Miami and driving another hour to Isla Mirada.
I don't fly anymore. About 5 years ago, I flew out to LA, and the turbulence was so bad that I stopped and asked one of the stewards,
Stewardess,
or the flight attendants. What do you call him? The fool. The fool. He was a fool.
You fool. Get over here, you fool. I need some milk.
I was hyperventilating, and I had a paper bag because I was really scared because the turbulence was so bad. And I asked the flight attendant, is that usual to have turbulence like that? And he's like, sometimes. Not
time to care yet.
Exactly. He had no sympathy for me at all. I'm breathing in a paper bag. So then I flew back home.
He's probably just thinking, don't puke. I don't want to clean it up.
I took one of my friend's Xanaxes or something, and I flew back home.
Maybe you got sick from the Xanax.
No, on the way home I was still kind of cuckoo. And then that next month we happened to have 2 trips. We went out to Salt Lake City to visit my brother, and I had another panic attack. I didn't take the plane home with them. I took the train home by myself. It was the most
you really got worked up.
Wonderful thing I've ever done.
Since then?
No.
Oh man.
I bought a ticket to go to Florida one time. I had a panic attack, and then I drove myself down to Florida and met everybody.
Wow. I think the fastest way to get there, that's the way you take.
I know.
So I'm all about right now. Hop on a jet.
I
won't be flying to Australia with me anytime soon.
Not unless I have a lot of drugs. You know what?
You just gotta pretend you're somewhere else.
I used to think to myself, oh, it's not gonna happen to me. And then I took a turn 5 years ago and thought, why wouldn't it happen to me? What makes me so special that my plane wouldn't go down?
Well, where'd you take that turn?
I don't know.
You should have kept going straight.
It was time to care, apparently.
I'm wondering if we scare our children. Do we get them? Do we live in fear? Like, oh, don't talk to strangers. Oh, look out for all that information on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Look out for those people on the internet. Look out for whatever.
Look out for that car. Yes, I've done that. Watch out! It's gonna hit you. You know what?
Why would you do that? You might get hurt doing that. You know, it's like, gosh, let them try a few things. We're scaring the bejesus out of them. Think of the stuff we used to do. I did so many stupid things.
I know, and a lot of kids died and got hurt. That's the problem. You know, the thing is, my kids were saying to me the other day about pranks. They said to me, Mom, you like to do pranks. And I go, I don't really like pranks. I don't know why you think I like pranks. And they gave me examples. One time I was cleaning out the pool. It was late at night. And I saw my daughter's light come on in her bedroom, and I thought it would be funny to knock on the window. Oh. Well, because I thought she knew I was out there. Well, she completely freaked out.
Great.
We were going up the stairs, and I scared my son going up the stairs.
So you like to scare people?
I guess I do. I enjoy that.
Yesterday, Bryce came down. I was cleaning the downstairs bathroom, and he scared me. He going, ah!
Yeah,
and
that's enjoyable.
Yes, that's horrible. That's a horrible feeling. He's like, well, I thought you were Alec and Kaylee. I'm like, well, you shouldn't be doing that to anybody. That feels awful.
You know, if you cut up starfish, I learned this something yesterday. You cut up starfish and they're cut that center nerve center, they will actually form a whole new starfish.
Well,
wouldn't that be great? You got cut in half and then there's two of you.
I brought a starfish home from the beach. You're not supposed to do that. If it's a living thing, you're supposed to leave it on the beach.
Yeah,
but
you
it
really
was
are.
on the sand, and it was dying.
You should have
and
cut it up.
I flipped it over, and its legs were still moving, so it was alive, but I wasn't going to cut it up. I wanted to keep it. So I took it home, and woo, did that stink. That was one time we drove to the beach. Oh, boy. Don't keep a live thing from the beach. Not because you're not supposed to, but because it really stinks bad.
I say don't
bad.
keep it because you're not supposed to.
Well, that. Follow the rules. That's the best way.
There's rules for a reason. We are people in the valley.